Hello again, and thanks for joining me as we continue to look at the principles of easy worship. In our past few videos, we've looked at how we can create and edit a song, how we can create and edit a theme, and also looked at the main interface of easy worship. Now, if you guys missed those videos, I highly recommend that you go and check those videos out, and I've included a link in the description to the playlist that includes all of these videos. So go ahead and check those out. Now, today, we're going to be looking at how we can create and edit a presentation as we move towards how to create a full schedule and how to create a live stream within Easy Worship to go to YouTube or Facebook or something like that. So why don't we jump right on in, and thanks for joining me. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're back here at the main interface, which by now I feel like we're getting pretty familiar with. So the first thing we're going to want to do is click on the presentation tab. Now you can see I've already got some presentations in here from previous Sunday services and everything, and I actually highly recommend, if you're already comfortable with PowerPoint, that you create your entire presentation within PowerPoint, just because of the advanced editing features that you get with PowerPoint that are not here in Easy Worship. And like, you get all the font editing, you get all the transitions, animations, everything carries over, and there's no loss at all. And it's really easy to import a PowerPoint as well. All you got to do is click this bottom arrow down here, import PowerPoint file, select the file you want to do, and just click open. And then once it goes from being grayed out to being full and you can see the background, you can go ahead, drag that on in, and click go live. Now this PowerPoint does have automatic transition, so in a few seconds you're going to see it go transition to the next slide like that. But if you want to do your own transitions, all you got to do is hit the up arrow key or the down arrow key, and that automatically advances the slides for you. Now, I'm actually going to black out the screen on this because I don't want it to keep rolling through, and I'm going to delete that out of there. Now, if you wanted to create your own presentation within PowerPoint, there are some helpful uses for it. Like, let's say you want to do a live stream and overlay your pastor's notes. That's something you can definitely do. Now, we'll get into how to set up the live stream in our next video, but to create your own presentation, all you got to do is come down here, click this plus button, and it brings up the presentation editor, which is basically identical to the song editor that we saw in our previous video on how to create and edit songs. So I actually like to work out of the slide view, not the word view, just because I'm more familiar with PowerPoint, and this kind of gives it a PowerPoint feel. But it's all to personal preference for whether you work in the Words tab or the Slides tab. Now the first thing you're probably going to want to do is apply a theme, and it's the exact same process of applying a theme as it was in a song editor. You'll click Theme, and then select whichever theme you want to do. For this purpose, for this video, we're going to use the Blue Paint theme. And then you can see it applies it, and if I go duplicate the slide, it's going to be there and everything like that. And then if I want to insert a text box, you just click the text and it automatically brings one in, and you can put whatever you want in these texts. Whatever text is relevant to whatever you want to be up in the screen, you can do. And you can also create as many slides as you want. If you just want to add a slide instead of duplicating, you would right click on a slide and click add slide, and it'll go ahead and follow whatever the next slide format is in the master slide or in the theme of this. So once you're done creating your presentation, go ahead and give it a name. I'll call it Sermon Notes, and then click OK. And then you'll see it'll come down here, and again, once it's gone from being grayed out to full, you will go ahead and drag this up here, and then you'll click Go Live. And as you can see, your whole presentation is live, but we still have the black screen because I applied the black filter on, so I'll just take that off. And there you go, you can see it. And just like with the PowerPoint, you control with the up and down arrow keys, and you just go through like that. So that's how you can import from PowerPoint or create and edit your own presentation if you choose to do that. And like I said, I highly recommend using PowerPoint, but there definitely are some use cases where creating your own presentation for an Easy Worship is a better way to go. Now, thank you for joining us as we looked at all this stuff, and hope to see you guys in the next one. God bless.